Hello folks and welcome back to Shogun Total War. I am Kana Step and this is going to be the last battle in the historical campaign for Kublai Khan. So today I will be playing on Mount Fuji and I'm really looking forward to this one because I've actually been pretty pleasantly surprised for the last few battles. I would say that Hakata Bay was a little bit disappointing just because it was a little bit too easy, but then the next two actually did require a little bit of a micro, you know. The gosh, what was it? Fushimi was, you know, that ambush where I only had an all-cav army. And that was a little bit tough, at least, I mean, in the beginning. And then in the last battle as well, Nara, it was interesting. It was fun. It was kind of cool being able to use Thunder Bombers like that on an army kind of rushing me and then I had to go into the castle. All in all, not bad. I was a little pleasantly surprised so far. So I dare say I'm a little bit, kind of have my hopes up for Mount Fuji here, so let's get on into this and read what this battle's all about, see if we can glean any clues as to what this battle's going to be like. The Mongol invaders pressed into the heartland of Japan as the clan armies proved unable to match their ferocity. Crops rotted in the fields as peasants fled, and the misery of famine was added to all the others that Japan suffered. Worsening weather brought a little respite as the Mongols could no longer bring reinforcements through by sea. With the turn of the year, the Emperor and Shogun finally persuaded the Hojo regent to make a final stand. The last battle for the soul of Japan would take place on truly favorable ground. Is that? Oh. And the sacred slopes of Mount Fuji. There we go. The conditions. The Mongols must destroy the last remnants of Japanese resistance. Pretty simple. And what do we got here? Do we actually have a full stack? Nice! Yes, I'm actually really excited about that. Is my general, so I have a 5-star general. Not bad. So I have 3 units of heavy cav, and then 4 units of light cav. Love it. What else? I have 2 guardsmen. 2 guardsmen is good. 2 spearmen. 2 skirmishers. 3 skirmishers, and 2 thunder bombers. That's about as well balanced as a Mongol army that you could ask for. If I could have had that army in every single battle that I played in the Mongol Invasion campaign, I would have been a happy Khan. So this is wonderful. I'm super excited for this. So let's just dive right into the battle and see what the enemy has in store for us. First thing is first, let's look at the terrain. What do we got? Mount Fuji, so this is a unique map. I've never played this one before. I've never seen it before. And it's rather mountainous, which is going to provide some interesting terrain to fight on. How are we doing on forests, though? Because I know that the AI can sometimes like to hide in forests. But I'm not seeing, I mean, you know, there's this, but I'm pretty sure this is not going to be in their deployment zone. So I don't think they're going to be there. I mean, so in the historical battles, we have seen that they can deploy wherever they want, depending on the scenario. So who knows? Maybe units will be in there. And there is also a small forest in the back. So it's not too much, though. That's really not too much. And then the trees on the edge, I don't think that's really playable. So the fact that I don't think forests are going to be much of an impact on this terrain is interesting. I can't see over the lip. My camera's limited here, so I can't go over there. But then looking at my mini-map, I'm not seeing any forest over there. And it looks like there's going to be an impassable kind of cliff face over on that side. Cool map. I like it. I like it. Yeah, and there's a little impassable terrain here as well. But as far as the main battlefield, you know, if we're going to say the center is going to be the main battlefield, what are we looking at? I mean, if the enemy is just going to stack themselves along this ridge right here, that could be a little bit tricky. Typically, you want to go around the edge of the map until you can get an even terrain with the enemy. However, in this case, it's going to be, what could I actually do? Fight my way over to this corner and then move my way up so that I'd be on slightly more even ground. That might be an option, but they might just stop me here as well. You know, they could, who knows where they're going to, you know, be. And I'm also curious, I think this is impassable. If I were a betting man, that looks impassable to me. And based on the minimap, I'm pretty sure all the gray spots mean impassable. So I think this is what we're looking at. I think that's impassable. And that also might be impassable there. Again, I'm just looking at the mini map. That might be impassable. Okay. Interesting. So I guess I'm not going to be able to fight up this way anyway. So which side is it then? Is it going to be this side? See, this is the mystery side. I can't really see what's available, like what the terrain looks like over here. So I'm probably going to send some light cav units over on this side to kind of just tell me, I need to know what's over there. I want to really know what the terrain is looking like. While I'm doing that, I can assume that I'm just going to be pushing up the left side. And while it may be a little bit awkward just because of the hilly terrain here, as long as I as long as I can get myself onto a ridge before my Thunder Bombers start throwing their bombs, then I should be in good position, because you don't want Thunder Bombers to throw their bombs uphill. That can be kind of awkward. Also, I'm happy to see that we're not going to be playing with that ultra large units that I had access to in that last battle, because having units of 120 Thunder Bombers, well, it was super hilarious and a lot of fun. If you didn't watch that last Battle of Nara, I highly recommend you check it out. It's really fun. But I'm glad that we just have a normal, 60-man unit of Thunder Bombers. That's still large from what I'm used to. The default, I believe, is only 30, and that's what I played with in the campaign. So yeah, let's see, what am I going to be doing here as far as grouping my guys up? I suppose I do 2 groups of 2 light cav each. That makes sense. Might just keep my, how much heavy cav do I have? So I have 3 units of heavy cav, and then infantry as well. 2 guardsmen, 2 spearmen, 2 thunder bombers, and 2 skirmishers. Was that it? That's going to do now. So I do have, my left flank is going to be a unit of guardsmen, a unit of spearmen, and then 1 unit of skirmishers. My right flank is going to be a unit of spearmen, a unit of guardsmen, and then 2 units of skirmishers. So I'm going to have a stronger right flank. I'm not going to have a center. I'm just going to have 2 somewhat even units or groups of infantry. And then I'm going to have my thunder bombers in reserve. I know that's, risky. You typically don't want your units in front of theirs, but I'm just going to keep them there, and then I can move them up to the front, at times that I think that I need them, right? And then, as I was saying before, I'm going to have 2 units of 2 groups, or 2 groups of 2 units each of Mongol Light Cav, and then I'm just going to have a 3rd group of 2 units of Mongol Heavy Cav, and then my general will be by himself. So without further ado, let's just get into it, and let's immediately just get my guys grouped up, because that's going to be the first thing. I don't know how fast this battle is going to be coming at me here, so let's try to get my guys grouped up here, and then here is for my infantry, and then let's just have my thunder bombers right here. And then is there anything like right next to us? Are we being attacked right away? It doesn't look like it. It looks like we are going to have room to get ready, which is nice. That's nice of the AI. It looks like they're pretty much all on the hill in front of us as they do. That makes sense. So let's, this is going to be my light cav for this side that I can scout. And then let's have this light cav over here so I can see what's going on over there. And then let's just have my heavy cav, in their rear as reserves as they do. And then same with my general. He can just be hanging out here as well. Let's get my guys grouped up and let's see what we can see of the enemy. Archers, 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 and crossbows. And then let's see, some Nodachi Samurai. Is it Naginata? Okay. Some heavy cav in the back. Some cav archers. Cav archers, Naginata, Ashigaru crossbows. Okay. So pretty typical from what we've seen, right, so far. So let's get this unit get this group of light cav, and they can just keep coming over here, and they can be my eyes and ears on that side. And I suppose I might just, this looks good to me, taking this ridge, especially because they are being really defensive. Taking this ridge here and trying to make them come at me this way seems good. I mean, we saw what my Thunder Bombers can do when they have a high ground. So I'm tempted just to kind of push up that way. and try to get this before the enemy pushes up. So let's try to go here. And let's see if they react to this or if they just continue to stay passive. Gosh, you know what? I'm actually tempted to take my group of heavy cav and ungroup them and then send one of them over with my light cav on that side. And that way I can group my general up with my other heavy cav unit. I can keep them together so I still have 2 heavy cav on this side. But maybe what I'll do is I'll use these guys, my 2 light cav and then my Mongol heavy cav, as a strong flanking force over here. And let's see if we can see anything. Can we see anything yet? No, we can't, but this is looking like a back door into the enemy. So yeah, let's position some men over here just to give them something to think about. It can be hard to get these, flanking cav attacks in this game just because there are so many spears in the Japanese unit roster, but let's just give them something to think about, eh? We are seeing some movement right now, some crossbows and some spears are coming down, so that is totally fine. Let's just get my guys grouped up right here on this ridge, with my bombers right underneath them. And now they're starting to activate. And I wonder which way... Oh, they go... No. My guys made a mistake. They weren't supposed to be coming up here. Interesting. So now, okay. Looks like they're all switching over to counter my flanking force. And that was... That's too bad. Let's just get my guys back here. And just get them back running. I do not want to get them caught out. Yeah, they're coming at me hard. I should be able to outrun Heavy Cav and Naginata Cav. As long as they don't get caught on any train. So I'm going to have to keep an eye on that. Yeah, they moved down here with all of their Cav trying to cut me off here. But my light cav should be able to get away, and my heavy cav should also be able to get away, so we were able to escape that. And now, yeah, so what are they going to do now? I can just move up my general and his little bodyguard unit, because I was kind of hoping to draw them into this. I was kind of hoping to have my Thunder Bombers, like so, and then have them come at me here. So, could I use my light cav to draw them into me? That is the question. Or are they going to force me to actually come up the mountain? Or is this a better route? Do I just go kind of the long way? It's still a hill, but it's better than attacking up the face of that. This is looking a little bit better to me. So far, they haven't quite moved to match my positioning. So if I can kind of maybe get up here before they can move to, head me off, that could work. Because, yeah, it's not exactly... that's kind of looking like even ground to me, especially because I'd be on their flank. And they would need to swing this entire side all the way over to get at me. And I'd be pinching hard on their side. So that might work, especially if I use my light cav on this side to sort of run interference, and slow down that side. I can really push hard on their right flank, my left flank. So they're not reacting to this. And I can understand the feeling. Like, I've been on that position where I've been in a perfect, defensive position, and I'm like, oh my god, I don't want to move again. Like, I get it. Like, you want the enemy to come right at you, but I'm not going to obey that. Like, I'm not, no. Nope, I'm not coming right at you, bro. I'm going to go all the way around you, and I'm going to see if I can get an advantage here. This also works out decently well, I think, because my right flank of infantry is a little bit stronger because I have 2 units of skirmishers on that side. So they might do well at holding off just an entire horde. Well, ooh. If they all swing around and my bombers are throwing down at this, oh man. Oh man, that could be the good, so they are starting to get some shots in on me. But you know what? That's okay. That's how it works. I don't have any foot-based archers, so that's just the price I pay. All right, so they want to try to start thinking about, you know, swinging around. Let's bring up my archers on this side just to kind of give them something to think about on this side. Maybe slow them down a little bit. And yeah, let's make sure, move my heavy cav up. And we're moving up here. We're moving up. We got heavy cav coming in. Okay. Well, I have spears in front and guardsmen is in front as well. So, and they're backed up by skirmishers. So that's exactly, you know, I can beat that pretty easily, I'd say. And they don't have any infantry right now except for archers that it's like on this side. Yeah, their infantry is lagging behind. Oh, they want to chase my light cav? Okay, whatever. So let's get my heavy cav moving back a little bit. And if they want to chase into me here, let's just come in from all sides here and just bring them down. Yeah, we are going to destroy this unit of heavy cav here. And then just keep this unit of light cav on overwatch here. That's looking good. And yeah, that unit's going to be destroyed. That's wonderful. And let's keep pushing up here with my infantry. Oh no. So unfortunately, I just had to crash the desktop. I don't know why that happened. I don't know if I hit something on my keyboard or if my software is doing something that made that crash the desktop. That's really unfortunate because I thought that battle was going so well for me. I was feeling really good about the whole thing, right? Now, I'm not going to change anything in my plans in this time, so I'm just going to kind of go about my same plan, and hopefully it goes just as well as it was going last time. In this case, it looks like they're going to try sending up a unit of archers to skirmish with me, and then they do have heavy cav right behind them to support. And that's interesting. I wonder if, now typically, you know, foot-based skirmishers will out-skirmish the mounted ones just because these guys make bigger targets and they're riding horses and what have you. But, I mean, 160 versus 100 archers seems like a good trade, but then again, maybe not. Maybe I continue with my original plan and continue to try to move around this way. Because what would we be facing off against? So now we have like crossbowmen coming down, and that's when the skirmish turns against me, right? Same with the cav archers. They're going to help out as well. So yeah, maybe I just veto that and come around and try to attempt the original plan. Now they have sent some Naginata down here to screen out their heavy cav units. I don't really know what the point of that is. I can just simply disengage from that if they try to push up that hill. All I have is light cav on that side, so let's just continue up here. And yeah, this is getting to be about where we left off in the last battle, so hopefully nothing tragic happens like that. God, oh, that was so frustrating. Oh, I was doing so well. I'd caught out a unit of heavy cav, and everything just felt like it was going swimmingly, you know. And battles typically don't play out the same, you know, every time. You can kind of pick out patterns, obviously, in certain cases, in certain, you know, battlefields and whatnot. But you know, already there's like different things happening. So it's kind of too bad that we're not going to get. Like, we're probably not going to be able to catch off a unit of Japanese heavy cav off guard like we did in that last battle. That might have just gotten lucky that one time. That was a big grab for us. That was a big one. It's too bad that we lost that. I don't know. I'm starting to like get nervous. Like, I really hope there's not a crashing problem with the what was this, Mount Fuji? Yeah, that would be really unfortunate. We are just about now setting up to where we were last time. I'm going to bring back my light cav on this flank to sort of provide just a little bit of overwatch. I like having this presence up here. I believe this is what kind of drew that unit of heavy cav into that ill-advised charge in that last battle. So if we could replicate a similar mistake, that'd be wonderful. Or engineer a similar mistake, you know, from the enemy, that'd be truly wonderful. Let's keep bringing my guys up here and here, and it might be time to start thinking about, I really want to push my bombers up to like here. I don't know if that's too risky. Oh, there's 3 Kensai. Whoa. Oh, man. You know what bombs did to Kensai in that last battle? I don't know if I should count on that happening again, but that was amazing. Again, if you haven't seen the last battle, you're missing out. You're missing out. It was a truly a work of art. How we doing? We got a little skirmish going on this side. We're shooting into some crossbows and some archers, and we have some cav archers moving up as well. That's okay. I'm fine with letting that happen. I'm not going to charge my heavy cav in because there are spears and backup. And let's just keep pushing on this side. Looks like they did move their Kensai down a little bit. So if they're going to move their Kensai down, let's bring up my bombers. I'm going to have them start running here because if they can take up a position on that hill, oh, that's just going to be money for me. And let's bring up my infantry in support. There's a unit of heavy cav that's right there, so that's definitely dangerous. But, you know, that's the risk that you take. What do we got? So, are they moving yet? No, they're not moving. No one's moving. Okay, wonderful. Let's just keep moving up. So I got light cav on this side. Let's just keep moving them up on here. At this point, I'm going to set them to skirmish mode, just in case I lose track of them. There's some Naginata cav. Yep, that's exactly what I was talking about. There's some Naginata cav running downhill. So let's have my cav kind of set up to protect against that. Yes. Yes, I do not want to get caught out by Naginata cav. They are very powerful. So we can move down here, and man, it looks like my guys are going to get a little bit caught here. And ooh, bombs would be good. Bombs. Look, they're sending their heavy cav in. Let's send in my general. Let's send in you as well. Let's have my light cav turn around and fight here, and see if we can catch them out. And let's have my guardsmen come in as well. And do we have bombs throwing in yet? Okay, so no bombs are being thrown in. And oh man, if we could just get like a toss here. Is there any like super crazy infantry that we need to worry about? Naginata? Yeah, let's go get them. This is going to be my 3rd attempt to try to get this battle to run here because yeah, it did crash twice. I did just look it up online. It looks like this actually is an issue with this battle running. I did look up a fix. So hopefully that fix worked. It's my first time going into game files and editing them, so it's not something that I'm very used to at all. so hopefully it worked out okay. I would love to get this battle wrapped up here because I feel like I've had two instances now where things were looking really good for me, and then just for the battle to crash was like it's really frustrating. But I also do hope that I can get this to work, just so that if any of you are interested, then I want to be the little guinea pig for y'all, and I want to prove that there's a fix that can work and that you can just apply to your own game, and then you can also play this battle as well. So fingers crossed. Looks like for now everyone's kind of assuming their natural positions. So let's just go from here and see how this battle develops, okay? As I have attempted in my initial attempts here, I'm just going to go up the left side here and see what happens. So it looks like I will be facing off against a few Yari Samurai units and archers, and then there's a unit of heavy cav here as well, with another unit of heavy cav in reserve. And yeah, the 3 Kensai is interesting. That's going to be something for me to deal with. So for those of you who are not familiar, Kensai is Total War's first single entity model. So any of y'all that are mad at Warhammer didn't start it. Single entity models were here. Ooh. You guys got to back up. Heavy cav coming in hot. Yep. So you guys need to come back, and let's see, heavy cav coming in. So let's go here, and guardsmen you go in as well. And then let's all of my heavy cav on this side, let's go here. And then skirmishers, you can start throwing your javelins in. And then light cav, I would like to extricate you if I could. The other unit of light cav might be a little bit too tightly wrapped up in there. And let's get this unit here, and then let's get spears in front of javelins. And are we going to get rid of, looks like, yes. Looks like this unit of heavy cav is going to lose to my men, but they did do some damage to my guys. So it's not going to be as clean as in my first attempt where I was able to get a unit of heavy cav essentially for free. No, in this case, they actually did a little bit of damage to me, so I'm going to have to, keep track of that. But they are wiped out now, so that is good news. So let's get my left flank here moving up, and let's get my bombers moving up as well. And how are we doing? So now we just have archers, archers, archers. That looks good. So let's kind of move up here like that. And I do want to have my bombers on hand as soon as possible, because that's going to be a really... If I can get some tosses down this hill into a massed group of whatever, Naginata, archers, Yari Samurai, I'll take it. Like, I think that they're going to do a lot of damage. So what do we got on this side? So crossbowmen coming in, so Nodachi Samurai. These are really good targets for my Mongol light cav here. So I kind of want to come up around and try to get some shots in on them. Sure, I'll take some fire from the crossbows, but I think that'll be worth it. And oh, never mind, so we have heavy cav coming in. So let's change our minds here. Heavy cav coming in, and they're going to get a charge on my light cav because they're a little bit out of position. What I can do is charge in with my heavy cav themselves, and then try to get a flank on both sides, here and here. I can also send my general in, and then light cav can also come around on this side. And then, yeah, we can get a full surround and do get damage that way. Let's bring my bombers up here on this hill. Get them moving up, and then let's charge in you, and then let's charge in you there. That's going to be a good pick for us. And then, yeah, bombers are moving up. And it looks like, yikes, I don't know. They have their infantry coming right up here. So I don't know if my bombers are going to get a good toss in. What do they have down here? Just a bunch of archers. Yeah. I want to see if I can do it. So, let's get guardsmen up here. They can definitely counter these Yari Samurai. So let's get my Mongol light cav moving back around. Get you guys running, please. And let's try to direct these. There we go. So now my guardsmen can cut them off. That's going to be perfect. And then let's have my Mongol light cav go back up around here. And then let's see, have you back here. And let's see, another unit of Naginata. Okay, yeah, they're really coming hard for me here. So let's just kind of back up and try to fan out a little bit. And if we can fan out, we can just do what we did the last time, where we just kind of suck them into a trap and then demolish them. So let's come forward and try to get rid of these archers. And are we going to get rid of these guys? Let's come around and give these Yari Samurai a charge in the rear while my guardsmen fight them. And how are we doing with our bombs? I would love to be able to destroy these Yari Samurai here if we could. And then, yikes, I kind of lost track of the Naginata. Here, let's come back around here and try to kill them, please. And we can support with our Mongol heavy cav here. And yeah, you need to run, please. There you go. And then on this side, let's see, I'm losing a lot of Mongol. Yeah, no. I'm losing a lot, but maybe it's worth. No, back up. Let's back up. There. Alright, so we did get rid of this unit of Yari Samurai. That's wonderful. So now I can charge my Mongol light cav into these archers right here. And how's our grenades doing? I apologize. I'm not getting some good cinematic shots here. Let's try to shoot at these Naginata. That's going to be really good for us because they have a lot of armor. So, ooh, and cav archers. Oh, yes. That could be really good. Yeah, and let's see. Let's back up my cav archers for now. It's tempting to chase, but let's back up for now. Ooh, I just blew up my own unit. My own guys. Looks like I was able to get some cav archers, but maybe not enough. And then, but thunder bombers are getting caught out a little bit. Okay, so let's just kind of move up here, and let's get my guardsmen to get a sort of a flanking position here, and spearmen moving up as well. Skirmishers, just move you back, and move you back, and move you back as well. And yeah, let's try to get spearmen in here, and then guardsmen in as well. Yeah, my bombers are running away. That's a little bit too bad. And these bombers are out of ammunition. Okay. What's left? Cav archers, cav archers. What do they have that's heavy? Anything heavy? I think I destroyed all of their heavy cav. Javelins are going into the Naginata. That's a really good counter for, or, you know, move for me because my javelins can do a lot of damage to the heavy armor of these Naginata. But I think at this point, yep, they're running away. Perfect. Let's just set my skirmishers up here, honestly, because their armor can tank a lot of the missiles of a lot of these units here. Ooh, they do have the Kensai coming in, though. Kensai, honestly, I want to say that... as far as Kensai goes, like, my heavy cav can just mob them. And can I just charge everything else at this point? I should probably shoot the Nodachi Samurai with my archers if I can. So, what do? Do I just kind of, like... Let's see, kind of like throw some like chaff into the Kensai and just let them waste their time shooting up nothing for a while? I think so. And then over on this side, we have some Yari Samurai coming in, so I can't quite attack these archers yet, although I really, really want to. Let's be safe about it. And can we get in a position where... Let's see, cav archers. I really want to shoot at the Nodachi Samurai, but can I have a... Do I have a shot or not really? I might just have to go for an all-in charge here. And that's totally fine. I think I can win that, honestly. Let's see, light cav. Let's group it together over here as well. And yeah, now Dachi are coming in now, and I don't think it's time to mess around anymore. Like, I wanted to shoot at them, I really did, but I think we just go in with our cav and do some heavy cav stuff. Let's send in our guys here, and let's send our guys here. Let's send in our light cav on this side to get some flanking in. And then you go up to shoot, and then on this side, let's charge down, let's charge here, and let's charge here into these Kensai here. And yeah, let's just mob the Kensai, and let's try to get our light cav into their cav archers, and you as well, you can help out. Chase them down, and that should be good for us. And yeah, the center is going to be a little bit gross. Let's send my light cav down here to get a rear charge into the Nodachi and the Samurai archers. My javelins are getting some tosses in, but I feel like they might be getting more casual or friendly fire than bad guys. So let's get in here with my swords. And it looks like we were able to wrap everyone up. It looks like the Kensai were mobbed by my heavy cav, and that's going to clean that up. And now my light cav are just cleaning up all of their archers and their cav archers. And ooh, they did have some reinforcements coming in. Okay, interesting. Oh, they do have a bunch of reinforcements coming down. Oh, cool. All right, well, let's turn around really quick, as fast as we can, and try to get grouped up here. Because, yeah, these units of Naginata Cav are very dangerous. They're very, very dangerous. So let's make sure that my guys don't get too caught out here. Let's go here. There is still a general, looks like. And let's see, you, and then you. There we go. And yeah, we'll see, put everyone on run to make sure everyone's running here. And what's going to happen? Like, let's see, can we get some javelins into them? That would be wonderful. Spearmen coming into the Naginata Cav. Yep, that'd be great as well. And yeah, skirmishers, if you can just, ooh yeah, they're just running away. That's great. That's great. That's going to give me time to react to this. And it looks like it's all heavy cav and Naginata Cav. Okay. So just plenty more, you know, decent cav coming on. So let's use this time. Let's not get too fancy here. Let's just use this time to get my guys grouped up and facing the right direction. Like, I'm not going to worry too much about taking a terrain piece. It looks like all my bombers are gone. That's fine. They were all out of bombs if I remember correctly. And yeah, it looks like we did finally kill the Kensai general. So the Japanese should be suffering from a morale hit. And let's just get our guys grouped up here, 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 and then here. And get ready for, yeah, the waves of cav coming in. It looks like they're retreating a little bit, which would be kind of strange. Do units retreat in historical battles? Like when they just come on the field right away? Huh, it looks like they're marching off. That's interesting. Well, that was a good little scrap. I mean, that was decent. It wasn't that clean. I feel like, see, I know this is how, I just feel like this first battle would have been super clean, you know? I felt really good about that one. And I mean, this one went okay, right? It went fine, but their cav units definitely kind of caught me off guard a couple of times when I should have had my light cav set to skirmish and that probably wouldn't have happened. Overall, it worked out okay for me because when every time they overextended to chase my light cav, I was able to collapse on them with my heavy cav and my light cav and make the best of it. And that did work out just fine, but I did, yeah, I definitely did make a few micro mistakes there. So let's see, it looks like they're coming in for like a full, I mean, looks like some of the units are running away, and then these units are running towards me, so I have these guys set to skirmish. How about you actually skirmish, please? And then how about I have my heavy cav intercept here, and just come on in with my spearman support and guardsman support, and you guys can collapse and shut the door. And then let's have this group of light cav come in and shut the door on this side. And then yeah, skirmishers come in, and yeah, you guys come in as well. Make sure everyone's off of skirmish mode that I just put you on. I know, you guys are so confused. You want me to skirmish or not? I know, I've been a bad con. I don't know what I want my men to do. Let's see, guardsmen come over here, and then yeah, Mongol heavy cav, you come over as well. And it looks like it's just cleanup at this point. I have them feel fully surrounded. I mean, of course, unless there's going to be another group of reinforcements coming on. I don't know. And is this going to be the last of it? Is this going to be the last stand of the Japanese here facing off against the Mongol invasion in this historical campaign? Looks like it. I have a little, looks like the Mongol light cav is actually armed with an axe. Oh, interesting. That'll explain part of the reason why they're so powerful in melee. But he did lose his little duel there. He did fall. So I think I just have to chase off the remaining cavalrymen here, and this should be a victory for us. Ta-da! There we go. Nice, not bad. That's all right. That's okay. I mean, yeah, it wasn't as clean, but like fun battle, and I'm glad I was able to get it fixed. So I will post a link to the fix for this battle in the comments, down in my description for this video down below, and hopefully that works out for you. The link that I'm going to send you to is meant for the disc version of this game, so some of the steps are just slightly different, but like you should be able to figure it out. If I figured it out, then you should be able to figure it out. That's my first time ever like editing stuff in game files, so it's pretty simple, honestly. How did my guys do? Mongol heavy cav 138 kills, Korean spearmen 55, and then skirmishers 21, Mongol light cav 93, 35 for the guardsmen, 22 for spearmen, 59 skirmishers, 91 guardsmen. And then, yeah, light cav did well, 109, 113, 80. And then heavy cav, they did really well at collapsing in on every time they brought their heavy cav or their medium cav in to chase my light cav. My cavalry did really well at collapsing down on those units and getting rid of them. So not bad. And my thunder bombers, they did okay too. It's kind of too bad that I missed most of the action, but they did get 161 kills on this unit and 147 on this unit. So all in all, not freaking bad, eh? I mean, that's okay.
This land of Japan is powerful, a good place to live, a vital part of the great Mongol Empire. The lands of the Khans stretch from here in Japan across all of Asia, an empire unrivaled. It was not always so, but the Japanese daimyo and their samurai warriors are long gone. They stood against the Khans, and now no one even remembers their names. Who needs to remember the long dead? Instead, let us remember the Golden Horde. Let us remember them and their great victory. They made this land. This is the province of Japan.
Man, that guy sounds so devious. He sounds so antagonistic. Like he's really poking the bear there. So yeah, that's interesting. You know what? Gosh, now that I've watched that for the second time now, because that is the same video used at the end for the victory for the Mongol Invasion campaign, and it's my understanding that this game actually is not available on Steam in Japan, and I've wondered why that's the case. And I wonder if it's because of that cutscene, because that cutscene is really, I don't know. If you're like a proud people, that's poking the bear, right? So like I don't know if that's the reason or not. So anyway, that was just something that I thought of there. So anyway, that was more fun than I thought it was going to be overall as a package for the first historical campaign. Being the Mongols. I was kind of hoping to jump right in and do some Japanese stuff because I just love their unit roster is an actual complete unit roster, and it's super fun to play. Their battles, also their historical battles, are real historical battles that I know just a little bit about, not too much, but like I know just a thing or two about what happened back then. So it is going to be exciting for me to play some of the big ones, like Sekigahara is a really big one. My favorite battle that I actually don't know a ton about, but I'd really want to learn more about, is the Battle of Shizuka damn it, Shizukatake, which is the Toyotomi Hideyoshi battle. But that's actually in here, and I'm really excited to play it because I wanted to see how it's depicted in the game as well. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting the rest of these out for you, and I'm hoping that you're enjoying them. So yeah, just let me know, how you feel about these, and if you need any help, if you want to play this battle and you need any help beyond the link that I'm going to be providing in the description for this, just let me know in the comment section. I can try to maybe guide you a little bit if you need any help doing that, because clearly that fix worked. So in the meantime, until next time, I've been Concept, and this has been Shogun Total War. Thank you very much, and goodbye.